live from Palin Music Studios in Springfield, Missouri. It's Wake Up with Greg. Here's your host, Greg.
Hey, good morning, friends, and welcome to Wake Up with Greg. I'm your host, Greg Rosander with Palin Music Center. Happy Tuesday to you. It's another beautiful day out there today. Sun is shining. Got a slight chill in the air, so yeah, fall is here. I'm loving it. We're enjoying the weather for sure. It's kind of warm up, I think, a little bit, but not like my folks got out in California. It's supposed to be a heat wave of 102 to 106 in California today. Out there, my dad told me last night, just crazy. This is October, folks. October 1st. Welcome to October. So, hey, happy to be here with you this morning. I hope you're all having a great day. We're going to get this party started. I have a trio. Let's see. It's a Tuesday trumpet tempest today. Yeah, right? I don't know. Just came up with that word. So we'll roll with it. For those of you new to the show, I'm here every weekday morning, 8:30 a.m. Central, to share the internet's coolest instruments. As I've said, we've got trumpets for you today. So these are instruments available for you to purchase on our website at palinmusic.com. My eyes water in there. Palinmusic.com, or by giving me a call at 417-882-7006, or checking out our Reverb page at reverb.com. In addition to the cool instruments, we have music and literature, art, food, travel, whatever we want to talk about today. I've got an interesting thing. I haven't shown these too many on the show today, so it's going to be kind of a hodgepodge of stuff today. So just kind of stick with me and roll with it and see what happens. It's going to be fun regardless. Happy you're here for sure. Mom and Max are already on the show this morning, waiting for the rest of you to arrive and join in on the morning chat. Arnell is here from San Francisco. Good morning. What's the weather like out there, Arnell? Is it typical San Francisco weather, cold and foggy and, and whatnot? Certainly, it's got to be better than what's going on out east in Florida and Tennessee and North Carolina and everything. Man, this place is getting wiped out from this Hurricane Helene. Goodness. Thoughts and prayers out to those folks. Hey, Hayes Palmer's here. Good morning. Stay tuned on the show, Hayes. You'll have a special treat today for you. Indeed. So yeah, lots going on in the world, lots going on here. Yeah, that's kind of the game. So let's make sure you hit the like and the subscribe and the share, all of those good buttons, the bell icon, all that good stuff. So really help us out, helps us provide more and better content for you. So I think that's it as far as the news. What's going on, Jordan? Good morning, sir.
Hey, good morning.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good. You excited about this Tuesday trumpet tempest?
Oh, yes. I've been looking forward to it.
I'm sure. No doubt. Got my Hawaiian coffee going today. Anything exciting happening this week we ought to know about? Nope, I guess not.
Not that I know of.
Do what?
Not that I know of.
Not that you know of. Well,
next week there's something.
Next week we got something big.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go ahead and throw a little hint out there. I'm going to have the opportunity next week to meet and interview one of my favorite artists of all time, musical artists. If you know me, you know who it is, but if you don't know me, then you may not know. So I'm going to just throw that hint out there. It's going to be a special edition of the show, and we'll talk more about the details of that. But I'll keep, from now on for the next 10 days, I'll just throw out some hints and then we'll just announce the whole big thing. So, but it's something I am extremely excited about. So you're going to have to stay tuned for that and see what we got coming up. Also, I do know is it the 24th, I think, 26th. When's Cars and Guitars Trunk or Treat?
26th.
October 26th, coming up here in Springfield, Missouri, at our flagship store here. We've got our Cars and Guitars event again with we're doing a trunk or treat for the kiddos this time, so it should be a lot of fun. All the cool cars, and bring your kids in their costumes and get some candy and all that fun stuff. Mom Penny is here. Lower Baja Peninsula tomorrow, Puerto Vallarta. All right, she's on her 2-week cruise. So fun that you get to watch this from your cruise. I think that's awesome. All right, so I think that's all the news that's fit to print, so we can dive right into our Tuesday Trumpet Tempest. We've already said good morning to Jordan, and so yeah, I guess we can just get this thing rolling, right?
All right.
Arnell Mickle, Barbara Streisand? Question mark. I love Barbara Streisand. What about her, Arnell? What's your question? Are you wanting to hear Barbara Streisand today? She's not on the menu today, but I always throw her in there every now and then, so you never know what you're going to get with her or with me. But anyway, yeah. Tuesday Trumpet Tempest. Let's dive into that. I think that sounds like a great idea. Oh, one last thing about the chat. Remember, keep it polite, keep it clean. Is that your hint? No, it's not my hint. Barbara Streisand is one of my favorite artists, but this is a saxophone artist that I'll be interviewing. So a saxophone icon.
Well, all right.
Hey, Vincent's here. Good morning, Vincent. Good to see you. I was going to say something. What was I going to say? Now I'm all off my. No, you go ahead, Jordan. What were you going to say?
I was just gonna have you start telling us about your shirt and watch.
Shirt and watch.
But if you
All
think
right.
of the thing you were gonna say, you go ahead.
If I can think of it, I'll think of it. Yeah. All right. So the shirt, staying on the Tommy Bahama trend this week. I hope I have enough shirts to last the week, but we'll see. But this is one of my newer ones. It's just blues and greens and oranges and flowers and leaves and typical Tommy Bahama. Got that aloha vibe going on. So Tommy Bahama does a lot of different styles, of course. They do some dress wear, and it's not everything's not island related, but that is their main theme. But anyway, super Vincent, good to be seen. Oh, I know what I was going to say about the chat. Yeah, keep the chat polite and clean and appropriate for family stuff. So I just throw that. You guys have been really good about it lately, so I really appreciate that. So. All right, so and then the watch. Yes, this is my. I look so spiffy. This is my 100th episode watch from the marketing team. My Seiko 503 with the green dial there. Absolutely love this watch. It says "Wake Up with Greg 100 episodes" on the back. It's hard to show it though, but anyway, this is my one of my new all-time favorites. Absolutely love it. Thank you guys for this watch. Lightspeed. Good morning. I'm not sure what we got going on there, but all right. So let's dig into these trumpets here. First trumpet item up for grabs. We have a B&S Challenger 1 trumpet. B&S, if you're not familiar with the brand, they are a German manufacturer. And when it comes to brass instruments, German manufacturing is at the top of the heap, really. Well, let me show you this case first. Really nice, classic, wood style case with the blue exterior, the gold hardware. Got a nice blanket covering the horn on the inside here. I was going to see if there's any additional, all kinds of fun stuff in here. All right, let's check this one out. So here we go. This is the Challenger 1. The specific model is the 3137. We have a one-piece hand-hammered yellow brass bell on this. There's the B&S logo and engraving there. Brass and Nate White is here. Good morning, Nate. Brass and sass. We got the Tuesday Trumpet Tempest today, Nate. If you're just tuning in, Ava Barker, hit a note. Well, I don't play the trumpet, so I would hate to embarrass myself and you guys by making noise on these things, but. I do make notes from time to time on the saxophones and the clarinets. What else can I tell you about this trumpet? We've got a 459 medium large bore. We have a gold brass lead pipe and tuning slide with the squared tuning slide. If I can get my mouth working. The square tuning slide gives you a bit of resistance because you've got those kind of corners to go around, so you get a little blowback feedback on that. But a great, powerful horn. This is a great all-purpose horn. You can do just about anything with this. Those are not true mother of pearl key touches. Those look like synthetic mother of pearl, but they're really cool nonetheless. Everything you want on a horn for a trumpet. You've got your first thumb hook, third slide ring, third slide lock, double brace tuning slide, water keys on both the first and third slides. Monel pistons on this with a 4.8-inch yellow brass hand-hammered number 37 bell. So very similar specs to like the Bach 180S 37, so which is, you know, the universal trumpet out there. 37 bell, 25 lead pipe, everything that you want, but in a German manufactured horn. This is a great deal, by the way, on the website right now, palinmusic.com, or by giving me a call at 417-882-7006, or check out our Reverb page at reverb.com. There it is. That's the BNS Challenger 1, model 3137. Come and check it out. Let's see, is there anything else on there? No, they don't do a lot of decorative engraving on these trumpets. You can usually get it if you want to special order it, but usually it's just pretty simple. So that is horn number 1. We'll set that one aside. We'll grab number 2.
All right.
Right over here.
After you grab number 2, can you recommend some music to us today?
I can do that. Yes, indeed. This is an artist that has been on the Wake Up with Greg list a couple of times now. Hard not to have him come up from time to time, like all the time, honestly. But I'm trying not to just overwhelm you guys with this particular artist, but sometimes it just has to be done. I'm talking about, of course, the great John Williams. My wife and I have taken it upon ourselves to work our way through the entire Harry Potter catalog over the next 2 weeks. We've watched numbers 1 and 2, Chamber of Secrets, and number 1 was Sorcerer's Stone, and then number 2 is Chamber of Secrets. And so, you know, I have that music in my head, the delightfully fun Harry Potter music done by the great John Williams. So I thought I would share today Hedwig's theme from the first film. It's probably the most famous of the Harry Potter themes. But there it is, Hedwig's theme. I can't play it for you, but I wish I could. But I can add it to the playlist, the Spotify playlist, Wake Up with Greg. You can see it there on my list of playlists, Wake Up with Greg. Public playlist for you guys to check these things out and listen to all of the music that I have shared with you. We're over 12 hours of music now. We're 152 episodes in, so absolutely crazy if you think about it. So John Williams, one of the most prolific, one of the greatest composers, certainly of the 20th and 21st centuries. He got his start kind of in the 60s, maybe late 50s, early 60s in TV work, and then moved into films, has done all but 5 of Steven Spielberg's movies. He's done George Lucas. Of course, you know him from Star Wars and E.T. and Jurassic Park and Jaws and Close Encounters of the Third Kind and Indiana Jones and, all of those famous films. You know him from the Olympics, the Olympic fanfare, from Saving Private Ryan, from Schindler's List. I can go on and on for days and days about all of the great music that John Williams has done. And now John Williams didn't do all of the Harry Potter films, but I know he did at least the first 3, I think. So we'll get back to this one more time. Hedwig's theme from Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, the first film in the series. I think there are 6 films, 8 films. I don't know. There's a whole bunch of them. Anyway, I know you guys know it. I know you love it. So there it is, added to the playlist so you guys can check it out, listen to it, and enjoy it, and maybe be inspired to watch the films or read the books again. Sadly, I'm embarrassed to admit it, but I have not read the books. I know, I should. Most everybody has. I own the books, and I've not read them. When I taught elementary school in California for 5 years, I taught 5th grade, and I had a classroom library, and I had the whole set of the Harry Potter books for my kids to read, but they read them. I never did. Lame. Big L for me. All right, who else is on the show here? Only You, the Platters. Well, that's a great song, certainly. Is it Penguin? Is that how you say it, James? I'm not sure how to say that. But anyway, welcome to the show. Let me know where you're watching from. Ava Barker, where are you watching from? Would like to know where in the world you are. We're here in Springfield, Missouri, in the heart of the USA. So we do have international viewers from time to time. So I'd love to know where you're watching from. So yeah, let me know that. All right, we got trumpet number 2, right?
Oh yeah.
In this, oh, what do we got here? I'm not sure what's going. I'm not sure what's going on there. Watching from Brunei in Borneo. Are you kidding me? How crazy, serious, awesome is that? I got to write that down because I got to add that to my list. Brunei in Borneo. Did I say that? Is it Brunei or Brunei? Okay, I had to write that down. There we go. I got it. I'm going to add that to my list. Fantastic. So super cool. All right, next up, trumpet number 2. We have a Getzen trumpet. This is a Getzen Custom Series professional B-flat trumpet. I can't get my fancy gloves on here. Got them on backwards. There we go. Once again, traditional case. This is a very heavy case. Feels like it's got 4 horns in here. I'm not sure why it's so heavy. I mean, somebody put some extra rocks in here. Oh, I know why. Here's why. Boom. Yeah, let me show that on the screen if I'm just. So it's got the this huge accessory compartment on the lid where you can store all your music, your scores, whatever. So yeah, that what do we call that? Kind of a carry-all case, I think is how they kind of describe that. So yeah, it adds a bit of weight to it, but you know, certainly makes it versatile to be able to carry all of that music with you. All right, so item up for grabs here. We have the Getzen Custom B-flat. The specific model is the 3050S, 3050S. Similar specs, honestly, to the last horn. We have a hand-hammered one-piece yellow brass bell. This is also I think a 4.8-inch bell on that as well. Let me show you the Getzen logo there. These are made in, I believe, Wisconsin, right here in the good old USA, handmade trumpets. We have a 459 medium large bore. We have the 125 lead pipe. We have the 137 bell taper. Monel, no, I'm sorry, these are nickel silver pistons on this horn. We've got with brass upper piston, what do you call those, shafts on there. Third slide ring, first slide hook, and then we have the Amato style water keys on this horn, the little push button style. Everybody's got their personal preference on the types of water keys that they like, whether they're the traditional just lever action or these push button types. And then there's some of the Saturn style water keys you see on some of the other custom horns. But yeah, a lot of versatility there. Third slide lock, of course. And for those of you wondering, why do we keep talking about the third slide lock? What does that do? Basically, it prevents that third slide from just coming flying off the end of the horn there. So you can hear how it kind of hits there and it stops. So you can adjust that back and forth to position, you know, how far you want that throw to go on that third slide. So this one, nope, those are also synthetic. Huh, what do you know? The key touches on the finger buttons there, synthetic, mother of pearl. It's all right, nothing wrong with that. I'm just finding a trend today I find to be interesting. All heavy, bright silver plating on both of these horns. Gives you really nice, bright, punchy sound. That is it Jenith Core? Watching from the Philippines. Jenith Core, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate that. So yeah, this is the Getzen 3050S for silver. We've got the dual braced tuning slide. This has got the C style. No, maybe this. It's less squared off than the previous one on the BNS. Got a bit more of a curve, but you still got that kind of hard angles on the corners there. So you're still going to get a bit of that resistance. The C-shaped slide is the one that is just completely smooth and rounded without those corners, which frees it up a little bit, gives it a little bit less resistance, more smooth in the airflow there. So let's see, what else can I show you on here? There's something written on the, oh, that's just the model number there on the mouthpiece receiver there. I don't know if you can even see that, but there it is. Standard weight, everything else on the valve caps, top and bottom. So yeah, this is a great professional horn. Again, very versatile for just about any style of music, pop, jazz, rock, classical, you name it, you can do it. This is a great US-made horn. This is the Getzen Custom 3050S, live on our website right now on a special deal. And even if you mention the show, Wake Up with Greg, you'll get an extra special discount. So let me know that. Love to ship these out to you today. This is the Getzen 3050 custom B-flat trumpet. So check it out on the website, palinmusic.com. Give me a call, 417-882-7006, or check out our Reverb page at reverb.com. There's also another accessory pocket in here. Lots of room in this case. It's probably why it's so heavy. But a good, solid, traditional case will definitely protect your horn like nobody's business. All right. I'm going to set that down and pick up the third one. And what is our next segment, Jordan?
Can you show us something cool?
I can, and I'm going to keep the gloves on for this one. Hayes, if you're still watching, this portion of the show is for you. This is completely unrelated to trumpets, but it is related to music. We got this very special saxophone mouthpiece, baritone saxophone mouthpiece in for my buddy Hayes, who's watching this morning. He's coming in to pick this up this morning, but he said I could show it on the show here. So what we have here, this is a Theowani Durga Barry Sax mouthpiece. Really cool box. I mean, it's got just the box. This is the bright model. Contemporary, big, sexy tone on that side. Stadium chamber, step baffle, rounded sidewalls, world's most advanced technology, designed by foremost authority, Theowani. Man, they're just giving you all the deets there. So this is an 8-star, which is the facing on that. So big, powerful mouthpiece. So let's take a look and see what this thing looks like. The Theowani mouthpiece is certainly one of the top mouthpieces on the market right now for saxophones. They make many, many different models and styles, both for jazz and classical players, rock and roll, just you name it, you can get the right mouthpiece for it. So let's see, what does it come with? Comes with a little warranty card there and tells you how to work the fancy ligature and all that. Really cool little piece there. And then get it out of the box here. Oops. Comes with an adjusting tool to adjust the ligature, and I'll show you the ligature here. Even comes in its own pouch, little zippered pouch there. So this is the Durga mouthpiece. This is their top of the line. Some famous players that use this mouthpiece. There's dozens of them. I could list them for days, but the two main ones I want to tell you about. Leo P. If you've ever heard of Leo P., Barry sax player for Too Many Zoos. He's a really popular artist these days, and he's played with just about everybody. But I think he kind of got famous on YouTube, as a lot of people do these days, playing in like a, I don't know, train station or an airport or whatever. Barry sax, he's got the pink hair or blue or whatever it is that day. And he does a lot of really cool vocal effects on the Barry sax with some high squeals and percussive effects and whatnot. So you see him dancing around. Anyway, he's a phenomenal player, but he's also an amazing artist, extremely talented. And he uses this mouthpiece, the Durga mouthpiece by Theowani. This is a solid brass mouthpiece, gold plated. Got that really cool logo there. This is the Durga 5. It's an 8-star facing, which is a, what does that say, 24W5? Not sure what that means. Made in the good old USA right here. And then it has the integrated ligature. So the ligature is actually, you can remove it, but it is built onto the mouthpiece, and you can adjust it forward or back with these little screws, and you can adjust a single screw mount there, and I'll pull that off so you just see what's going on the inside. This is the reed cover or mouthpiece cap, and then here's the inside of the mouthpiece right there. You got the baffle there, the inside chamber. Just a stunning mouthpiece, and then the bite pad there with again the Durga logo engraved on the mouthpiece there. The other famous player of this mouthpiece, Lisa Simpson of the Simpsons cartoon fame. Most of the Lisa Simpson solos are played by an artist by the name of Terry Harrington. And Terry Harrington plays the Durga mouthpiece as well. So if you're ever watching The Simpsons and you're listening to Lisa just rocking out on her Barry sax, this is the mouthpiece you're hearing, and Terry Harrington is the artist. So there it is for you, Hayes. That is the cool piece. So if you're a sax player in need of an amazing mouthpiece, we carry the Theo Wanis, we carry Jody Jazz, and we can get just about anything else out there. So if you want a special mouthpiece, just give me a call. Let me know. We'll be happy to order one for you. I've got some in stock. You know, I don't keep a whole ton of them in stock because everybody wants something different. But where'd the zipper go? There it is. So there it is. Joe Ski played with Don Keating at a festival once. It was awesome. Fantastic. Yeah, that's the Theo Wani Durga Barry sax mouthpiece in the brass. It's also available in hard rubber, as are most of their other mouthpieces. They have a new line of mouthpieces coming out. I think it's the Expression series, if I'm not mistaken. A little bit more affordable line, good for just about anyone out there. So, Hayes, this is ready for you to pick up here at the store when we open up at 10 o'clock. All right, so that's my something cool for the day, something short and sweet there. But if you're ever interested in a cool mouthpiece, you know where to go. Come find me, and I'll help you out. Oh, I just took my gloves off, but I need to put it back on because I got another trumpet to look at. All right, trumpet number 3. Here we go. We have an Adams trumpet for you today. This is they come in these really excellent guard bags, heavy-duty suspension bag with real leather trim, which is rare these days. You don't find the real leather on these things much anymore. But I'm going to try to get through this without all my gloves sticking to the Velcro on here. But this is the Adams Sonic. So spec-wise, very similar to the 2 previous horns, except that this one is in the traditional gold lacquer finish. So here we are. We have the Adams Sonic trumpet. This is their entry pro level, I guess I would say. So great for an advancing high school or college player. And in the beautiful dark gold lacquer finish. So why gold lacquer versus silver? It's really just a matter of preference, both in the appearance of the horn and in the way it sounds. You know, with the silver plating, you're adding metal to the horn, so it's going to darken up the sound a little bit. Lacquer will do that a little bit, but not as much. So you're probably actually going to get a little bit of a brighter sound out of a horn like this. But spec-wise, here we go. 4.8-inch yellow brass hand-hammered one-piece bell. And then the 460 medium-large bore. And we're talking, fractions of inches here. So a 460 and a 459. We're talking about 1/100 of an inch difference between the two, I think. So, not a whole lot there. But this one does have the real mother of pearl key touches on the finger buttons. Traditional water keys. We have the squared off tuning slide. This is a number 37 style bell, number 25 style lead pipe. Nickel silver, I don't know if you can tell because it is gold lacquered over the nickel, but we got nickel silver outer slides on the first and third slide, and well, on all of the tuning slides as well. But with it being lacquered gold over the nickel, it gives it a really unique look. So I think it's just an absolutely beautiful horn. This is the Sonic in gold or gold lacquer Sonic trumpet from Adams, which is made in the Netherlands, over there on the other side of the world. Top grade professional horn, but extremely affordable. I mean, they make many levels above this one as well. This one is not customizable like some of their other horns are. This is, you get what you get and you don't pitch a fit. But this does have the third slide lock, like I mentioned. And it's got a little piece of fuzz stuck in the slide there. It's probably from my gloves. Dual water keys on the first and third slide. The engraving, again, nothing fancy there, just the Adams logo. I think, does it say Sonic on there? It does. Yeah, just a laser engraved. I'm not even sure that one's done by hand, so it's kind of hard to see there, but there it is. So that is the Adams Sonic. You got your third, I'm always backwards on this. First thumb hook, third slide ring. This little rubber band on here basically is just to keep those slides in place during transit. So you wouldn't have that on there while you're playing it. But anyway, so there it is. A very cool, very beautiful gold lacquer trumpet, professional grade from Adams. The Adam Sonic live on our website right now at palinmusic.com or by giving me a call at 417-882-7006. Or check out our Reverb page or email me or come into any of our stores across the country. And let's meet in person. You know, we can hang out, get a cup of Hawaiian coffee and talk about trumpets or saxophones or clarinets or whatever you want to talk about. We can do it. All right, let me put that back in this nice suspension bag there. Zip her up, and then what do we got next, Mr. Jordan?
Can you share some wisdom with us?
Wisdom. I can. And this is a quote from John Williams, the artist in residence today. We can call it that. And here's what's inspirational about this quote, because this is a quote about John Williams talking about himself and what he thought of his talents and skills. And it just kind of makes you think, you know what? Even John had doubts. But let me tell you what he says. He says, I always wrote music for my friends, but my focus was on playing piano. I didn't think I'd be quite good enough to be a soloist, but I believed that if I worked hard enough, I could work as a player or a teacher. So the guy, he didn't think he was going to get very far. He thought, man, I'll just be great. I can, work as a piano player for recording sessions, or, I'll maybe teach and, bring up kids. But, and then he ended up being one of the world's greatest composers of all time. So, just believe in yourself, put in the work, guys, and you can accomplish amazing things. The Essential series, Hayes is talking about, those were the mouthpieces, by the way. All right, so let me read that for you one more time. I always wrote music for my friends, but my focus was on playing piano. I didn't think I'd be quite good enough to be a soloist, but I believed that if I worked hard enough, I could work as a player or a teacher. Well, John, you far exceeded that. Far exceeded? I don't know. My brain's not working anymore. But there it is. That's John Williams' little piece of inspiration for you guys today. And hey, that's about what we've got for the show today. We're going to wrap this up and send you on your day. Thank you all for being here. I really appreciate the fun and activity we've had here today. So we'll see you back here again tomorrow morning, 8:30 a.m. Central, right here for Wake Up with Greg. And remember this, helping people make meaningful music is what we do. And when you're ready, I'm here for you too. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.